Hello, how are we doing? Lee, hello. Right, I'm going to be checking out the Invincible, is what the game's called. Unreal Engine 5 game came out actually, I think end of October or beginning of November. I thought it looked quite cool though. I had it on my wish list for a while. I haven't really had any time to play it. So I thought it'd be cool to check that out. On my 4090, do some 4K and stuff. I don't know if we have DLSS. I know in a lot of Unreal Engine 5 games recently we've had DLSS 3, haven't we? I think... Oh, we do have DLSS. It's only 2, though. We don't have frame generation. So we can check that out as well, but at first we'll play natively at 4K. So we're at 4K here. We've got everything set to Epic. Is the highest it will go. Which I should probably... Let's just change that. I did... It says continue, because I did just start the game up quickly just to check that it was working. But I'll start it again. Give me 1 second. I need to sort the overlay too. Andy, hello. Alright, just give me 1 second, just sorting some of the settings out. And MSI as well. So I think this is actually based off a book, as you can see there, based on the iconic novel. Is this game fun? I have no idea. I haven't played it. I haven't played it yet. I'll let you know. Right, the overlay is going to do that because we had that in COD. And I crashed my game. MSI crashed it. Give me a sec. Bear me 1 sec. Got to reboot the game. MSI Afterburner crashed. Crashed the whole thing. What's this game about? Guys, I haven't played it. I don't know. I mean, from the photos, I'm guessing maybe space. Something to do with space, but I haven't played it. Never played it. So, yeah. I can't really answer any questions just yet about the specifics of the game, because I haven't played it. So, all I can tell from the photos is we're maybe on a planet or something in space. That's pretty much... Like, I mean, you can tell that just by this here. That's pretty much as far as I know. Let's try and get this overlay working. I'm thinking to go... No, let's not do that. Right. Let's try that again. It should be top now. But I do also need to sort out the... memory junction version because... Right, so we've got everything maxed out. We've got frames uncapped as well. Okay, that's looking good now. Alright. New game. I'll overwrite. I just quickly launched a game just to check it was working, but I didn't do anything. Small research unit in a interplanetary Commonwealth with a crew of 6 travels, so crew in space. Research mission comes to an end, however, on the way home. Despite the risk, undertakes the extraction of a rare and extremely valuable mineral. So they're looking for a mineral. But the guy breaks his leg. Victorious, they set course home and go for a well-deserved rest, so they're in hibernation chambers. And that's it. They're on their way home in chambers from a mission in space.
Where am I? On my head. Merit? Anybody?
And then I'm assuming maybe we crashed by the looks of it. Oh, I also switched Right, so we'll see how this plays. Obviously, Unreal Engine 5's been a little bit hit or miss. What have I got to do? Move. Been a little hit or miss in terms of performance-wise.
Help. I need help.
I think I was just recently, I think we've got some, maybe, I don't know, Jason was Unreal Engine 5. That was alright, wasn't it? Performance-wise.
I saw you a second ago. I think.
Frames look nice at the moment. Frame time's looking a little bit choppy.
My head is killing me. I don't know what I'm doing here. Where I am exactly. Someone answer me, god damn it.
It's an adaptation of a book, yeah.
Nothing's broken. I can walk. Where's everyone gone? Why isn't one answering me?
With like a space theme, basically. It's the kind of core. With this movement though, reminded me a little bit of Metro.
For a moment. My receiver's dead, but the transmitter
looks cool though, graphically. The real test is when we're gonna get to walk around and stuff. That'll be the big test.
I have 2 solid hectobars in the tank. That's enough for several hours. Like I thought.
Lords of the Fallen. I never played it. It's not really my vibe.
I'm on my own. The beacon can't be detected either. There aren't many supplies, which would suggest a quick recce. Or was it just the end of the mission? Let's see if the past me hasn't failed the present me.
Game looks good graphically, yeah. It'd be interesting to see, because I know in Unreal Engine 5, we've had a little bit of like... Sometimes the textures look really low on some things. Some assets, but...
My crew have no way to tell me. So
like this, for example, it looks really good from a distance.
The last thing I remember. Hang on.
But then if you get up close...
Closed the research cycle. We were already in hibernation. Flying back. Is my blackout a side effect?
Obviously, it's hard to tell until we get up close.
That would be bizarre.
It looks like we've got a map here. So I'm guessing... I don't know, did we crash land?
Crew split into 2 groups. The first one set up camp. I wonder if I was with them. Or am I on my way there? Both groups landed in the same place. We took 2 landers to the surface. We don't usually do this. Maybe the first one broke.
I don't know if we intentionally landed here or not. Sorry, I'm eating at the same time.
The first group explored the ocean with no biologist. It's weird.
You were playing the I never played the demo.
Just me. Took a different route. Leading to... Right. I was heading straight to the camp. be somewhere near.
Oh.
Give me a sign. Send up a flare, the probe. Anything. Okay. I'm gonna head to the camp, but I'll be keeping an eye out for you.
CPU usage as well is looking insane. 5%.
Landmarks. Well done, past me. You didn't disappoint after all. Oh, I sound like... I need to stop doing this. I'm looking for something that resembles a dog.
So this kind of feels a little bit like the tutorial type thing, doesn't it? What am I looking for? A dog? I guess it's that.
Bingo! I found the
That
dog.
looks like a dog, doesn't it?
We have the first one. I need one more.
Oh, so that's going to be...
Needle.
That's going to be that one.
Right. It resembles the eye of a needle. I report.
Got our bearings, there we are.
Established my position. Time to hit the road.
Find a way to the camp. Alright, here we go. Oh my goodness. The shadow's looking kind of funny. Oh no. What game is it where your shadow has no head? Is it Chivalry 2? I think it is. If you look down, your shadow has no head.
More dropped equipment. I must have hit the ground pretty hard.
Joe Blogs, hello. Have you completed this?
A metal detector.
It looks cool so far graphically. Like it, I mean...
Gorski, you won't be pleased. More equipment to repair.
Like I was saying though, when you get up close to stuff like this, look. I've noticed this a fair bit. In just Unreal Engine 5 games.
Actually, it's peculiar.
It kind of looks stunning from a distance, but as soon as you get up close to some stuff, it looks
I'll have to ask Merritt about that.
quite low res. So, from what I remember, the camp was kind of... It won't let me go up there. Yeah, but even in this open area, yeah, decent FPS. 150 FPS. Probably the most I've seen at 4K in Unreal Engine 5. At native, at least. And at some of the lowest CPU usage I've seen, 5%. I don't think I've even seen 40 watts on my 4900K. That's wild. In a game.
I think that's my rope. It didn't just fall out.
Low VRAM 2, power, not looking... Power's pretty average, 350. Pretty normal. Can we get up there?
I think I see our ship.
Can I not grab this?
You're not leaving without me, are you?
It has a head. Yeah, this one. I'm talking about Chivalry 2. I think it's Chivalry 2. Your shadow has no head. It's a different game. Look at this, though. So I think... How do I pull out that tracker?
Oh, I have something on the tracker.
Oh.
I assume it's no one from the crew, so perhaps it's my beacon.
On the beacon. So it's over that way.
Huh. There's water on this desert planet.
What's the water looking like? Right, I think I'm near the beacon, am I?
Warm. Getting warmer. Got you. I found it. Look for me on your trackers.
We'll check out, yeah, we'll check out the LSS in a little bit. I mean, we don't really need it. Frame rate like this, don't really need it, but check it out anyway. Kind of Souls-like games. They're okay, but they're not really, I don't really get that much fun out of games that are just really, really difficult and, like, stressful. Like, I don't... Played a fair bit of Elden Ring and a couple of other ones. What do you do? Armored Core, played a fair bit of that. Not really, I wouldn't say my favourite, though.
I found a way out of the valley, leading more or less towards the camp.
How do we get up there? What else have I got? How do I put the beacon away? No, I can't get it back. Oh. What button was that?
All right. No time to lose.
Alright, that's Z. Is that up here then? It's got to be up here. Oh, damn. Kind of bright. Is it too bright? How do we turn the brightness down? Gamma correction? Looks a bit better. Really does the rock textures. Yeah, but it's just when you get up close, they just look... In Unreal Engine 5, from what I've seen, it looks good from a distance, like I was saying, but you get up close. Do you see what I mean? But then there's others that look okay when you're up close. That kind of looks a little better, but... I've noticed that in a few Unreal Engine 5 games. I think when I'm sprinting too much, person's getting like tired. The screen goes dark. Now, a bit of stuttering then.
On some planets, such storms last for several...
Hell no, if I was ever in this situation.
It's not one of them.
Just no, just absolutely not. We'll obviously have ray tracing in this, Lumen, on Unreal Engine 5. I'm not really sure how much, like, right now a game like this would really benefit from that, because obviously the lighting is... I suppose you'd probably benefit if you have, like, a kind of cave and the light comes through. You'd probably... That would kind of enhance it a little bit.
If this area is volcanically active, ash outbursts...
Look at that up there, that planet up there.
Changes may explain the extinction of local fauna and flora. But it's all just too idyllic. There's no dust in the air. The sky's clear, and the soil looks like laterite to me. Perhaps not highly fertile, but not entirely barren.
I'm getting this... See the stuttering there? That's quite aggressive. What happens if you go off the cliff? You can't. It don't let you. I'm getting stuck on just random objects as well. Look, I can't... It's like an invisible wall. Okay, now we got to go through there. Will it let me jump off or let me fall down? Yeah, it doesn't let you even fall off that. So yeah, definitely noticing some more stuttering the more we get into this. Is that Uranus? No, it's your Earth. It's Earth. Right, where's this camp? I think... Can I look at the map? Okay, you can. It's ages away. And I assume this has day and night cycles. Oh. Is that the camp there? How do I zoom in? Tents?
I could already see the camp. Over 400 meters.
That's ages away.
I see you.
Storm is strongest.
I just need to get down from here.
How do I jump?
The escarpment is about 10 meters high.
Guys, make sure to drop a like on the stream as well. Let's try and hit 50 likes if we can. Helps me out. I think I'm just gonna have to jump down here. Oh look, I'll take a chance. I'm just jumping.
Right. I want to see you as soon as possible.
Seems like there are a couple of different ways to play this as well. There are different options.
Shit. Oh, phew. Oh, that was less than ideal.
VRAM as well now has crept up to 10 gigs, so we went from 8 to 10. Still pretty low. But a little bit higher for... the Unreal Engine 5 doesn't use that much overall, but... I think what was the most we saw in 5? Was it maybe 12? 11 or 12? At 4K, so we're going right into the storm here.
Visibility could be better.
Hopefully this doesn't kill me.
Maybe I should wait.
Maybe you should wait. Oh dear.
Then the storm gets worse.
Oh dear.
Cut off from you.
Whose idea was this? What do I do? Get behind a rock? Oh dear. Oh, it's bad, it's bad. Oh. Whose idea was that? So I'm guessing maybe find another way. I don't know. You just got to wait for the storm. Oh dear. Did we make it?
What happened? Where?
Are we the other side? I think we are. It looks like we're closer, right?
I was heading to... Impossible.
We are closer.
Much closer to my destination. I must have walked for some time. But... I don't remember it. Did I black out again?
Keep going. Yeah, there it is. There's Earth.
Send a hopper closer to the camp. Find a place to land.
A little bit of pop in there as well when I look around quick.
Dragonfly as soon as possible.
You think...
Go to the infirmary.
How do we get up
Do a
there?
full set of tests on myself.
I think there's a way up here. Going straight down again. I'm not sure this is going to be the best idea. Don't see any other ways though. What happened with Earth? No, I'm joking. It's not Earth. So yes, quite bad stuttering though. Oh, look at these lows. 0.1% low, 22 FPS.
Legs become too heavy, hands become too weary. Down you go. I guess not that scary.
Let's see Earth, look.
I remember you. Regis' third satellite.
Now what? Oh. So I'm still not quite sure what happened if they just... Did they crash land or... They're heading back.
Dr. Gorski, right on time. Any updates?
We have a set of data from the near-surface probe.
So this is them heading back. I want to look out the window. Can I look out the window?
How's the activity?
0, 0, and 2.
So, less than nothing. Atmosphere?
Nitrogen, 78%. Argon, 2%. Carbon dioxide, 0. Methane, 4%. The rest is oxygen.
Wait, that's 16%. With oxygen concentration as such, there should be life. At least some microbes, and yet we have detected
Torpedic, hello.
no traces.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. Let's finish with the probe readings first. Air radioactivity?
It's virtually 0.
In a word, a paradise. No radioactivity, no endospores, no bacteria, no mold, no viruses, nothing.
Just the oxygen. If there are no living organisms on the continent, there shouldn't be this much of it.
What if life develops on some other continents here?
No, I doubt it. Insulation outside the equatorial zone is weak. You don't see how thick the polar ice caps were, Doctor. I can guarantee a minimum of 5...
I want to look out the window.
Potentially 6.
That's true. There's more chance of something in the ocean. Some seaweed, algae. But why didn't life migrate to the land?
Could be because of hard
What's that? Is that a
radiation.
robot?
I don't think so.
Alien.
According to the probe readings,
Alien robot.
activity is exceptionally low for this part of the galaxy.
Mixture
I
of
wonder if
both.
some special kind of drought-intolerant evolution occurred here. That would at least explain some of the abnormalities.
Why's she looking at me like that?
We'll have to take a look under the water. First, it would be good to know what time frame we're working with. Marit, do you have the geological analysis?
It's a bit too early for mature conclusions, but this planet looks old to me. Such
Oh.
a fossilized egg must be at least 6 billion years old. Besides, the sun has seen better days too. It's almost a red dwarf.
Any rare resources, forms, creatures?
We can't expect such detailed data, sir. Not from this distance.
Yes, we would have to explore the surface.
Astrogator, what exactly are we looking for?
The value of this planet. For now, it may seem like the pinnacle of nonsense, but I assure you that Regis 3 is not without worth.
So they go back, I assume.
With all due respect, Astrogator, I have the impression you're not telling us everything.
As always, Dr. Koval, your instincts are correct. Please forgive my reticence. My goal was to maintain unimpeded research neutrality. There is indeed a very important factor of interest in this planet. The Alliance.
The Alliance?
The Alliance?
Correct.
What do they have to do with it?
Well, they've sent their most powerful unit here.
But to our best knowledge, Condor's traversing a distant quadrant.
Well, I'm not talking about the Condor.
So, the Invincible.
Good guess, Doctor. A steel behemoth with the power to produce billions of kilowatts in a split second, converting it into energy fields that no material body can penetrate. concentrating it into destructive rays as hot as stars that can reduce a mountain range to dust or evaporate an ocean, together with its crew of almost 100 men. Professionals that are neither better nor worse than us.
Well, I dare to say we're better trained, Astrogator. They are, however, unquestionable masters of propaganda.
So the character models don't look crazy good.
Very much far-fetched, but the
They don't look
capabilities of
game-changing.
Invincible are not subject to doubt. And we as the scientific body should sever ourselves from the emotional and symbolic facade. In other words, we cannot ignore facts just because we don't like them, Mr. Koval.
All right, but where do we stand in all this, together with our, may I say, not quite as numerous staff?
Despite our modest forces, we still have a chance to gain a critical advantage over the Alliance, while avoiding confrontation.
Okay, and how would we do that?
Simple. We leave this planet before the Invincible arrives here.
Which is when, exactly?
Well, they're still far away.
Astrogator, please, how much time do we have to conduct safe research?
13 days.
There's no time to lose, then.
Look at that planet coming up there.
Dr. Crowther, do we need full gear?
Definitely. Also, I caution you against taking off your helmets for a prolonged duration. This amount of methane is not neutral. Breathing the local atmosphere will lead to saturation drop, and you may start showing symptoms of mild brain damage.
What is it with games and syncing the, like, voice
Don't worry.
movement to what they say? Why is it never...
A couple of hours.
I see. Dr. Gorski, will you program RT to collect samples?
Of course.
It was the same in
Barrett,
RoboCop, wasn't
Crowther,
it? It was really out of
the
sync.
surface. Koval, you two. You're leaving early in the morning.
And what about me?
You're staying on board, Doctor.
But Astrogator!
This is not up for debate. I need you here. As you well know, there's not much work to do for a biologist on Regis 3, if any.
Oh, so they're trying to get back to the Regis 3 planet, which is that.
I was ordered to stay. What the hell am I doing here?
But then somehow I ended up here. Right, so we've seen the light come through here now.
Oh, thank goodness. Not everyone's in the field. This is Dr. Yasna reporting. Do you copy?
I'm managing 5 games or so, overestimated.
I'm entering the campgrounds.
I think people have just been a bit spoilt with the like the projects and not actual games. Yeah, if that makes
Is
sense.
anyone out there? Oh, it's just an Androbot. Androbot.
So the best looking one I've seen is the Ark Survival Ascended. Like that is by far the best looking one.
Stop! Androbot, stop! What the? Dr. Gorski, have you made changes to the Androbot's algorithms without telling anyone?
But I think
Again.
people, they produce those projects that look insane, and then obviously the games that have released so far are kind of nothing in that level of it. It's like when they released the photorealistic, what was it, Unrecord? Is that what it's called?
Oh, maybe if I... RT? Default position. I don't know what's wrong with you, buddy.
And like the
Clearly
the
don't
Matrix
wanna
one
cooperate.
universe thing. The Finals Arc Robocop will look amazing. Yeah, but they don't look good as the actual Unreal Engine 5 project. I don't know what you call them. There was that desert one as well. I forget what do you call that? It's like a pre-released project that's not even necessarily a game. Like all of the actual released games we've seen don't come in any, they don't come close to those. Like the Funnels looks good, but it doesn't look anything like the Unrecord game. But obviously when that releases, it probably won't look as good as what it supposedly looks like now anyway, if you see what I mean. But I think that's just the nature of gaming. Like, it's always a bit like that, isn't it? Trailers and marketing always make it look a bit better than it actually is. And I think it's easier to pull off a project that looks graphically like a graphic preview or project preview of a game is easy to have graphics looking insane. And then the more you develop out the game, the harder it is to probably actually execute the whole thing like that.
Hello? Anyone here? Marit, it's Yasna.
It's still very early days though on it. I mean, it's hard to give a full judgment of a whole game engine based on like really not that many games. Shall I look at all of these?
Hey! Anybody out there? It's Dr. Yasna. Krauser was correct. Life on Regis hasn't left the water. Koval also. He said something about it.
Day before it looked insane. Yeah, but I imagine that's probably the case in most games.
Hello, Regis. Dragonfly here. Dr. Yasna at the radio.
Like, for example, Ark Survival Ascended
Yes.
could, in theory, be downgraded graphically because it runs at like 30 FPS. You know? It probably hasn't been downgraded graphically, and it doesn't run as a consequence. It doesn't run well.
Yes?
You know, same with some of the other Unreal Engine 5 games we've seen on day one, it's like 30 FPS. So like, you've got to pick between one or the other. Either it runs well or it looks incredible. And the fact Day Before's been... It's an early access game. Graphics are kind of probably the, like, not so important things. Like, you need to get the core functionality of the game to work first, really.
After all these years, I miss home too.
Sparrowden, hello!
I come across as, well, erudite, but at the end of the day, it's simple longing that speaks through me.
Well, a little obvious.
We have to examine the composition of the ocean, not the... Collect the mineral samples.
Koval,
Yes,
where are you
that's
going?
right. Do you want to do the
Over.
honors? Gladly. For a little, quick recce. Probe in the water. I'm switching to manual. I'm gonna take a look around.
A recce?
Distance.
More like a
100.
quick ciggy.
Am I hearing this correctly? 300. Are you going to smoke, Butler? No, not at all. I'm staying dutifully in my...
True potential of Unreal Engine 5 hasn't been... Oh yeah, definitely not. No, I mean, we've not even had a full year of Unreal Engine 5 games yet. There's no way it's reached its potential.
Just a second. It's like...
What was the first game? I think it was that Rock City, wasn't it? Was that the first proper released Unreal Engine 5 game?
moving away from us.
Can't remember.
We're talking about an artificial robotic gizmo. Right from the probe. As soon as I swing it closer to them, do you see what happens? Is this normal, Yasna? What do you think?
There is a lot of talking, isn't there?
It's hard to speak of normality here, but animals are usually not afraid of equipment or anything they haven't seen before.
Are you saying they've already seen probes?
I've no idea, but their behavior suggests some sort of defense mechanism.
VRAM's gone up a little bit again as well now, 12.5.
Be able to say more.
Wonder how high we see it go.
One more time. Got it. What did you do? I had to electrocute it. Wouldn't have caught it otherwise. I'm taking the specimen ashore. That's a fine one. There'll be plenty to dissect, Yasna.
I don't know where I've got to go now though. Is there like a mission? Oh no, we came in here, didn't we? Did we come in here? What about the other door? Oh, there's a guy in here.
Crowther! Didn't you hear me earlier? Doctor? Is everything all right? Doctor?
What's wrong with him?
Please, look at me. I report that I've located Dr. Crowther. He's in bad shape. I'm going to examine him now. Excuse me.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Astrogator.
Finally. I've been listening to you for 2 hours.
Not looking good, bruv.
My receiver is dead.
No need to explain yourself, Doctor. I know everything. The transmitter was still working, so I heard your reports. Glad you didn't lose your head.
Wait, please. I need to reconnect. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Copy, Doctor. Loud and clear, but to the point. As I understand it, there's only Dr. Crowther at the camp, and he's not well. What happened to him?
Frame time goes wild though, and these kind of little scenes where you're kind of
Don't be startled. I need to take your hand.
limited to just looking around.
Temperature.
Frame time goes super choppy.
Pulse 2. O2 saturation is fine. There's nothing physically wrong with the doctor. His pupils respond properly. Look at my finger. No delay in reactions.
Yet no response to verbal communication.
None.
Conclusions, Doctor?
Gas poisoning.
What's wrong with him?
Up until yesterday, he wasn't suffering from any mental disorders. And there were no visible injuries. So, I test his blood for toxins.
Could it be the methane from the atmosphere?
No. Methane poisoning causes different symptoms.
How did he get back here?
Something else.
I'll prepare the infirmary. But first things first, the lander. We need to get you all on board.
Okay. What should I do?
Please look for the mission log. Should include crucial data about the crew's activities. We have 3 more people to find, and you still need to designate a place for the landing.
Mission log. Okay, well, let me go out the other doors. Let's go by this way. There he is. Sample revealed nickel, iron.
Not a mission log, but it will do. Dr.
Oh.
Crowther kept records.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Meticulous as always.
What's in there?
Dr. Gorski has moved away from the research sector to the west.
Ah, that's right. You followed those deposits of metal.
Metal. That's why we have detectives.
Still don't understand though why I just woke up in the middle of
Crowther had one as well, didn't he?
Like everyone
like
in
a
the crew.
sandstorm on the planet.
The most important thing is probably the landing coordinates. BA 2316.
Noting. 316.
Let's I'll check out DLSS as well when we go back outside. Wondering if sometimes we might hit 200 FPS, I think. In some cases.
Detector.
Yeah, just a sec.
Won't let me back out.
Got it.
Please make sure it works.
How do I...
I don't understand why it wouldn't.
Oh.
Okay. Checked. I'm leaving the tent.
can see through stuff.
All right, now for the robot.
It's unresponsive.
Yes,
Right, we check out the LSS. Put it on quality. I mean, our frame No, we need to restart the game. No. When does it save?
No, I'm currently trying to establish a connection.
Can I help somehow?
You must look for the others, Doctor. I'll take care of this myself. Get the tin head back on its feet remotely.
How do I know when it's saved?
I have everything I need. Just...
Is something wrong with the connection, sir?
It's not working. I'm not sure why. There's a relay transmitter in the camp, so the signal should be strong enough.
A relay? Hmm.
Yasna? What are you up to?
One sec. I'm looking for it.
What about the rest of the crew? You're gonna make them wait?
Right. The others. We've no time to lose.
Exactly. Alright, you tin bastard. One more time.
Right, find the rest of the crew. Now, I'm thinking... Like, look at these stuttering here. It's quite bad. I'm going to try and... The progress since your last checkpoint. How do I know when the last checkpoint is? Surely that there, when it came up with the map and stuff, that was last checkpoint. Let's just do it. Let me just reboot the game really quickly. We have DLSS. Annoying that you can't just apply... I mean, we apply it, but it's annoying you have to reboot the game. Right out with that. Just thinking in those situations where I'm hitting 150 FPS, probably going to be closer to 200. So checkpoints get loaded with that circle. Well, I don't think I saw that, so we might... Sure, it felt like a checkpoint though, didn't it? There'd definitely be one somewhere around then. I think the game might have just crashed. No. Okay, cool. Alright, yeah, right there.
It's unresponsive.
So yeah, look, breaking 200 FPS. Sheesh!
Somehow?
You must look for the others, Doctor. I'll take care of this myself. Get the tin head back on its feet remotely.
Not fix the stuttering though.
Cure Krauter.
Those lows.
I have everything I need. Just...
Probably doesn't help because I got everything completely uncapped frame rate wise.
It's not working. I'm not sure why. There's a relay transmitter in the camp, so the signal should be strong enough.
A relay? Hmm.
Couple of different ways to go here.
What are you up to?
One sec.
Won't let me down there.
I'm looking for it.
What about the rest of the crew? You're gonna make them wait?
Right. The others. We've no time to lose.
Exactly. Alright.
Stuttering is still bad. Yeah, DLSS won't fix that. I think that's just an issue with the actual game. I know, we saw similar stuff like that in Unreal Engine 4. I've seen it in 5 as well. I'm not sure I've seen it this bad, but...
And once more. Status? Damn piece of...
Play through a little bit with DLSS on and then I'll switch it back maybe when we get to the next checkpoint. I'm noticing it lose a little bit of an edge in terms of the image quality. Looks like a little bit flat. What way have we got to go? Landing place.
I found the area marked by Dr. Krauter. There's no one around.
What do you think? Can we land the hopper safely here?
I think so.
Land it.
Solid ground, a large flat area. We won't find a better place.
Entry point? Will it be 50 meters?
Yes, it's relatively clean. You can send Hopper, sir. Huh. It looks like the rocks at the landing area. The ones drawn by Krauter.
But the doctor marked a waypoint. I don't recall...
It's just a sketch. No markings.
Well, if so, we should do it. What would you call them?
Wait, what would I call what? Those twins. There's two of them, huh?
Fits nicely.
Affirmative. I'll write that down.
One more thing, Astrogator. The twins are almost white, unlike the environment around them.
Yes, thank you. That's valuable information. Be useful in navigating.
Now what? Excavation site. Check that out. Now I think that might have auto-saved then at the bottom. I saw it in the bottom left.
I'm entering the research area. Clear for now.
For the most part, staying over 200 with DLSS on, I thought we'd actually dip under
What did they find here?
underneath it a little bit.
You don't remember.
It seems to be staying above it quite a fair amount.
Sounds inconspicuous, but in this desert environment, it's a phenomenon. The artifact turned out to be too big to dig up, or to subject to chemical and spectrometric analysis. Dr. Gorski set out to investigate its source, to find some end.
And? Did he?
That I don't know, fortunately.
It's here.
What is it?
Got someone. I'm following the signal. Huh. There's something on the ground. It's a journal. Geological cross-section.
Gonna have to follow the guy, the scientist that went the other way, I think.
She must be somewhere close.
Please search the entire area thoroughly.
Which he went... Which way did he go? He went up that way. There's something else on my tracker. What button is it? How do I get the tracker out? I don't remember how to get it out. There we go. Seems like it's back up here, maybe.
The signal's coming from a cast of backpack.
That's concerning.
I'm close, but I can't see
Oh
her.
no. This ain't good. Oh dear.
She's here. I found her.
What's her condition?
Merritt! Merritt! Wake up! Merritt!
Not looking good, bruv.
Wake up. Do you hear me?
Dr. Merritt?
No vital
here.
functions.
What's
I
going
need
on?
to. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 1, 2. Don't do this to me, Merritt. Don't. Please. Nothing. Live, damn it. Merritt.
Don't hit her.
Merritt. Astrogator. She's.
I know. Doctor. Yes, there. We have to find the others.
Please give me a minute.
Of course.
Everything will be fine. All fine.
Why was her helmet
What's
open?
next?
Yes, I think so. You should be close.
Do you think? Koval.
Let's not assume the worst. You'll find it, Doctor. Alive.
So I'm looking for someone else.
I'm sure about that.
Someone's here.
But that's the backpack. Oh. I'm picking up another thing up here. You opened it. What, the backpack? It said search the site. I'm looking for someone else. Search the excavation area. Oh, did she open it? Oh, I didn't notice. Mouth to mouth, was it? Probably could be a fun co-op survival game. What's this game about? You've kind of like stranded on a planet, trying to find your other crew members. At least that's what we're doing right now. But I don't see anything. It's saying search this area, but oh, actually, there was an underneath bit, wasn't there? Yeah, look. How do we get down there? Here we go.
Can you hear it?
Yes.
Is anyone there?
What's going on? Doctor?
Checking.
No one down here. Don't know where this guy could be then. That loops back around. How do I get back? Pat, hello, how's it going? I'm gonna go search. I'm gonna go search this way. I think this is the one that I... Oh, there's someone else here. Ah, it's not looking good.
Yasna, status. Yasna.
He's... Koval? Don't do this to me. Not...
Oh my god, he's alive.
You're alive! Did you hear that, sir? Koval's alive.
I didn't doubt it for a second, Doctor. What's his current state?
Checking.
He's not looking too good either.
Yet he's completely unresponsive. Koval? Koval? His eyes are so empty. Just like Krauter's. Koval! What the hell is wrong with you?
Are all the symptoms the same as Dr. Krauter's?
He's calm. Calmer.
Well, at least he's alive. Now listen to me, Yasna. The lander is on its way, but before you get Dr. Koval on board, I want you to do something.
Jasna,
I'm listening.
please look around for his journal.
It's everywhere. In pieces.
Not good. Koval was in radio contact with Dr. Gorski.
Taking notes.
That's exactly why it's...
How many were there of us on that thing? Was there 5 of us? 4 or 5 of us?
I'll go over them. But it may take a while. Huh.
Have you found it?
No, it's nothing about Dr. Gorski. Found them. Surprisingly accurate. He wrote down Gorski's every step.
Great. Let's get Koval to the evacuation area. Can you carry him, Doctor?
Will be pretty hard in 1G. But the gravity
All right,
should
we've
make
got...
things a tad easier.
Oh, that rocket's coming
Got
in.
him.
Drop him off at that.
When you're there,
It almost seems like it's stuttering. You just wait it's like loading the next bit in. Which I know is a similar issue on Unreal Engine 4.
not quite. But it will work now.
The lander's already descending. Damn. I have a bad feeling. It won't break into pieces, right?
The descent is proceeding smoothly. Don't worry. Led to all this. Crowther, dear Barrett, now Koval, an unprecedented degradation of equipment, recurring connectivity issues. It all has to be related somehow. On the other hand, how could it be? There's not much on this planet.
Is it up this bit? I think it's up this bit.
Ocean, metal deposits in the ground. Although the latter got Dr. Gorski's interest for some reason.
It's crazy how everything's falling apart here. I don't know. Maybe we're dealing with some kind of anomaly. An atmospheric or magnetic phenomenon.
Wouldn't something like that show on the charts? All those measurements Gorski took?
I remember. Maybe he made a mistake.
It looks cool here graphically. You're just looking at that. It looks good. Even the heat coming off of it.
See you up there.
Steam Winter Sale. Is there anything good?
Only Gorski's left. He might have made it quite far.
Agreed. Everything points to it.
I don't know how long I'll be looking for him. It might take hours before I come back. It would be best if I followed Gorski right away. But shouldn't I still transfer the others?
No, there's no need. I just regained control of the Androbot, so please leave it to me.
Understood.
So I've got to go off this way. Shall I? I'm going to... Let's switch DLSS off. I'll have to reboot the game quick just so we play it native. Because we've roughly seen that. And we don't really need that on. But pretty much 200 FPS with it on, which is pretty wild. Let me just reboot the game really quick. So like overall pretty decent FPS, it's just those lows. When it stutters and gives you those pretty bad lows. And that's probably just a game engine issue. Yeah, it checkpointed us right there, so should be alright for that. So we've got everything maxed out again at 4K native. Should be in and around 150, I think, this at least. Depending on where you are. Yeah, I think it definitely does look a little more flat when you use DLSS. Because we don't really need to. See, this stuttering here is crazy. Look at those lows. Definitely could do with a little bit of work on that, I think. Look, it's doing it again here. Oh, I see a flag.
I'm leaving the excavation site. How did he come down?
Seems like the more we've got into the game, the more it's stuttered.
I've got Gorski's signal.
So soon? It's unlikely to be him.
Then who?
Not who, but what.
You were correct, sir. It's just our probe. It looks inactive.
Can't be completely broken if you picked up a signal. I'd say it's running in safe mode. Please try to power it on.
Do we have time for this?
It's for a good reason, Doctor. The probe could prove useful in the search. And besides, you'll see.
Basal Furies, what games are you looking at then? I'm not sure if there's any games that I'm really looking at in the sales or anything.
Turning the systems on.
I did maybe want to try and get
There's a button on the left
The
side of
Witcher
page.
on Steam
Hold it
so I can play it on my Steam Deck.
Dial again.
Maybe that'll be on sale. So I've got it on GOG at the moment, but it means I can't play it on my Steam Deck. Well, you can. There's a way to do it in desktop mode, but I'd rather just have it in Steam if I can.
You couldn't have known. This is not standard procedure. But as they say, extremis malice, extrema remedia.
Let's take a look. A photo of the first days on the surface. They started exploring the littoral zone almost immediately.
They reported as much. Wasn't until the fourth day the comms failed.
I recognize these structures. This is where they began to dig.
So we're digging, and then an alien comes.
12 hours passed. 3 crew members are still there. Dr. Gorski must have left already.
We lost contact shortly thereafter.
Alexandra, yo, how's it going?
The probe followed him, and he
David, hello.
checked his
Great
readings.
game. Have you
Going
completed,
on
have
to
you?
those metal structures.
Yes.
It's okay.
That's
It's a cool concept. It's quite slow. It's quite slow for me. A lot of talking.
Last slide. There's mostly noise.
Nothing
It's a
in
cool
particular
concept.
stands out
Graphics
to
look
the
pretty
Doctor.
good.
They were digging and suddenly-
Performance-wise,
People
pretty
in
good.
No need to shout, Astrogator. I'm just letting you know what I see. That's all.
You know, I can't complain about getting 150 FPS. The lows, the stuttering in it, Unreal Engine 5 for this is quite bad.
That's something.
Like, you can see my lows there, 23.
Checking.
23 from 150 is not really ideal. It goes through phases where it stutters loads.
Still high in the slide just before.
Played the demo, yeah. I never played the demo.
And earlier, quite normal.
I don't understand what I'm doing. Was ist das Hausaufgaben? Did I miss it?
It happened in a matter of
Oh,
seconds.
okay, there we go.
But there's
Mikolos, thanks for
nothing
subscribing.
except dunes. Sand, a few rocks, a shadow,
Shadow.
another sandstorm, I guess.
All right, Doctor. Let's move on. You may turn on the fuses now. We'll take the probe with us.
Just finished your new PC. Sheesh. What's the first game? Cyberpunk 4K. Crank it up.
Good. I've got it on my radar. Now I can give commands to the probe. And? What do you see?
If you run it on manual steering, sir, then it works.
Oh,
just
we're getting a rover. Are we getting a rover?
That's exactly what I'm doing. Have a keen eye. I'll put it in auto mode. From now on, it will follow you, Doctor.
We've got a little robot.
Oh, it'd be nice to have some company. I mean, apart from yours, sir.
1 second. Oh, that's odd. There's no data in the
Resident Evil 4 and God of War, nice.
No ID, no nothing. Do you want to give it a new ID? Name it.
Are you playing it 4K or are you playing
It'll be waiting for a
1440p?
while. So, what's it going to be?
Please use your old name. It was Olga, if I remember correctly.
Makes sense, given that it's still the same probe. Done. Now, a few more tweaks, and you'll have a flying measurement center at your disposal.
Wait. What have I got to do? It just turns the page whenever... How do I get rid of this? What? Bind. Yeah. What is going on here? Anywhere I press just...
Focus. What now?
How do I put this away? Alright, there we go. $2K or 4K, nice. How do I look at the... so he's over this way. Can we get down here? We can get down there, but... Got to be very, very specific. In your direction.
I don't see these metal structures anywhere.
The only surface structure...
The detector's measurement is very clear. I'm going straight on.
No crossroads? Branches?
Not yet. Just one thick, tangled vein.
Let's have a look at the map again. So it's just saying up here. In general, so it's either this way or it's going to be back. There's those metal structures again.
The probe detected something.
I see that in the readings. What is it exactly?
What are these things? Yeah, I'm noticing on the movement stutters quite a lot. Mad Hatter, hello. It is pretty slow, yeah. Yeah, graphics aren't too bad. Kind of not quite what I thought the game would be like. So I can see the network under the ground. I thought maybe it'd be a bit more of like a survival type where you've got enemies and stuff. Well, maybe there are. I've just not encountered them yet. But like quite a lot of talking and stuff.
Water was mentioned in the note, around the third point, and I have a matching
What's the map looking like?
So how many are left?
Wait, it's telling me to go down here, I think.
Or at least that's what he told Koval. What he did next, it's hard to assess.
Well, the battery and the detector last for
I think I can walk through here.
so he couldn't have gone much further.
Let's try it. All of these are like underground. Am I just following them? I think that's what I'm doing. And that will hopefully trace of shoes. Here we go. We're just looking for this guy. We're looking for all the crew members, basically. We've kind of gone back to this planet.
I found his tracks.
And I'm not quite sure what happened to us. We like woke up in the middle of like a sandstorm, but
It's downhill all the way, Doctor.
I wouldn't be
the
so
crew
sure
members are
after
all like
later.
scattered out.
The next point is at a height of approximately
What on earth?
100 meters. Definitely uphill. I think we have the fourth point.
Like a volcano. Robot, out of the way. What's the map looking like? Right up here. Performance-wise as well, it's fairly good. We're hitting pretty high FPS for Unreal Engine 5. It's probably some of the highest FPS we've had, but it stutters quite a lot. So you can see it in my lows. Quite bad lows. Lonely, hello. I'm all right. How are you? We'll just keep going down there, or do we? I don't know what this is here. Oh, I'm searching. I'm searching for each one of these things, aren't I? That I found from the thing. You're very kind of limited into your guidance. Like you're guided very heavily to like which ways you can go. Yeah, had really good reviews. Yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad game. It's just quite different from what I'd maybe normally play. I was expecting a little bit more, maybe closer to like a Metro type vibe with like enemies. I don't know why. I just had that impression from the game, but it's more like an exploration type thing.
I'm still here, if you're wondering, sir. It all just takes longer than expected.
I know the situation. No need to explain yourself, Doctor.
The dead end. I think it's a dead end. Right, well, 0.4. What was that?
I confirm. It's the fourth one. I see our flag. I think I'll catch up with Dr. Gorski on
So we're chasing after this last crew member, and it seems
Right?
like he's actually moving. Do you reckon?
Into each other before the climb.
How many? I think we got one more, have we? The 4 is there. Should I keep going up here, or do we go back? Because there's a route we've not taken here. And if this loops back. We'll find out, I guess. I think this might take us to the flag.
3, 2,
Wait, what?
1.
The land is departing.
Yes, they're on their way.
Oh, wait. I thought he was going to wait for us.
Second flight. The same place?
That would work best. Certain, proven. When you and Dr. Gorski come back, I'll send the lander right away.
I've reached the top. The doctor discovered something new from here.
I see the stuttering here, look.
Bushes.
Huh. I've heard that term before.
In their conversations between Koval and Gorski.
No, Jasna. You're the one who reported it to me. Right after you landed.
Seriously?
There's the flag.
Well, I don't see anything like it now, sir. Wait.
Emnin, hello!
Koval noted down the parameters.
Right, so I think I need to... Because we went up here, didn't we? I think that's the green line is our trail, so we can go up there, but maybe we need to... Is that a route up there? 0.5.
Almost 350. Distance 200 meters.
Copy that. I'm sending the probe.
I can't get off this map. Sending the probe. How do I zoom in?
Got it. I see the bushes.
Bushes?
And the doctor?
Hard to tell. Visibility is poor.
Have I played Hitman 3? Yeah.
Before. I don't know how the doctor...
When it comes to finding a safe route, there won't be a problem. But you'll have to get there on your own 2 feet.
I suppose the probe will carry out the first task. It's capable yet?
Of course. I set the environment analysis mode. The probe
See, we got quite a
will
choppy
calculate
frame
the best
time,
route
like when we're doing
between
things like that, you
location
see?
and destination.
When I zoom in, like, it's okay now.
On the defined path.
And then look, as soon as I'm in here, same in the little cutscenes as well. So, did we find that? Ah, so we've got, that's his location, is it? Can we go this way?
I know. Hi, Olga. Lead the way.
So we sent the probe down, he's going to take me there, cool.
I must say, it's a clever device, this probe of ours. Hey, can it fly for this long?
Yes. Longer than you can stand.
Yeah, Hitman's a very heavy game with ray tracing, yeah.
Sounds like the perfect research unit. Maybe even better than...
Most games are really hard. If you've got hardware ray tracing, most games with that are pretty hard to run.
I don't know. For me, it's only a matter of time before machines...
A lot heavier than obviously without it.
The only question is when.
Do I think GTA 6 will be an Unreal Engine 5? No. Rockstar won't use Unreal Engine.
Oh, we have a problem.
Something serious?
They use their own.
Maybe it's true that machines will surpass us, but not today. The route determined by the algorithm goes over a chasm.
I can repeat the command.
No. I'll go around.
Unfortunately, this is an outdated model. Such mistakes are inevitable. But the perception module itself has already been greatly improved. Its accuracy increases exponentially.
Exponentially? Can you imagine us, proteinaceous creatures, developing so quickly, sir?
No, not in the...
Yeah, even the 4090 at 4K native in Hitman, yeah, it doesn't... It can play it, but
Can't.
it's still hard to you know, you're not getting any crazy FPS or anything.
Have you started to fear for your position?
Maybe they can be improved rapidly, but these are only selected modules.
Sounds like the talking for me is like so insanely quiet, but it's all maxed out.
There's still a long way to go to develop an artificial brain that would even slightly reflect the complexity of the human one.
Yes, we probably won't live to see that.
Probably not. Besides, no intelligent machine would take this job. Shh, Astrogator, can you hear that?
What am I supposed to be hearing?
That's the point. Nothing. Silence. We're talking about robots, and Dr. Gorski still hasn't spoken on the channel.
Well, I don't know. He must be a long way from here.
You're already almost tired of Yeah, we were saying this earlier though. It's early days still on Unreal Engine 5 though.
Gorski? Are you here somewhere?
So don't be too harsh on it. We have definitely seen some better games, I think, more recently. Like, you look at the finals, for example. And even, like, RoboCop was quite a bit better. Like, the first earlier games I thought were worse. Like, Remnant 2, when it first came out, was pretty bad. Like, frame rate was, like, 30 FPS. What else did we play? Forza Solace, that was, like, 30, 40 FPS at 4K as well. I know we had Ark recently that was like 30 or 40, but we've also had a few games that have broke the 100. Like the finals native on this is like 100 FPS. This is like, you know, we're doing like 135, 140. Although we're getting stutters on this, but it'll get better.
They grow out of cracks in the bare rock.
Even that one game, I forget what it's called. Played the demo. I haven't got even a clue what it's called. It's a third-person shooter type game that I played the demo, but I honestly can't remember what it's called.
Astrogator, Gorski's not here. I'm afraid he continued to explore. And if he went where I think he did, he might have lost contact with the camp as well as...
But that played fairly well. A lot of them come out with DLSS 3 as well. Surprised actually this one hasn't, but... I know we played Jasont recently that had DLSS 3 as well. We didn't get crazy high frames in that. It was like 70 to 80, but then obviously with DLSS 3 we had like 140.
The line's breaking up, but I understood. I'll let you know, sir, when I come out of the tunnel.
It's going into a cutscene, I think. Dead Space. Yeah, I did. For some reason on Dead Space, when it cuts from gameplay to cutscene, it stutters. It's a really good looking game though, but obviously a different engine. Oh no, actually Dead Space is Unreal Engine, but it's Unreal Engine 4, isn't it? It's not 5. It's definitely not 5. Or is it Frostbite? I always think Jedi is Frostbite, but it's not. Jedi Survivor's Unreal Engine. Is Dead Space Frostbite? I honestly can't remember. The remake. Yes, it's 4. I'm not sure. I think it's Frostbite. I've just googled it and it says Engines Frostbite. Because it's EA, isn't it?
Any side effects? Landing wasn't too hard on you?
All good?
So I think it's Frostbite.
No signs of overstrain. Not even shortness of
Which
breath.
makes sense because I remember my CPU usage in that game was quite high, and in Frostbite it always is really high. But Frostbite engine looks, to be honest, really nice. Like, you know, Star Wars, the Star Wars Battlefront, the more recent games. Not the originals, but the more recent. The graphics on those games are really good.
I'm going outside.
So this is a flashback, is it?
The dust has already settled.
Where's that heat coming off that? I'm an Engine 4, yeah, it does stutter sometimes, yeah. Depends on the game though too, because I mean there's a ton of Frostbite engine games that don't stutter like that. I think the ray tracing on Dead Space doesn't help either. Oftentimes that can cause stuttering.
We've gotten out of worse than this. Equipment breaks from time to time, that's normal. But now...
Look at this.
What's bothering you?
This lack of communication.
What am I
It takes
looking at
too
here?
long,
Is that the
especially
ocean? But what are the...
considering there's a cyberneticist amongst them.
Yes, it worries me too.
What's the, like... Is that clouds? Where am I going?
Whoa. Damn. You were right, Koval. It's beautiful here.
Site 1. Wait, I'm confused what's just happened. Look at that sun, that looks cool. Just gonna keep running. There's something here.
I have
Rope.
an object in sight. This is where they searched the ocean's biosynosis.
Meaning, oh, where they caught that fish, right?
Yeah. They stopped here first, then walked along the coastline northward.
Correct. But I think you might consider taking a
See, this is what I mean with
towards the
Unreal Engine 5 though, from what I've seen with other games. It kind of looks quite nice from a distance.
To find the right route.
But if I actually look down onto stuff, it won't focus now. But you can kind of tell it's probably not going to work in my focus. You can just tell they're kind of low textures, but they look good from a distance. Can I just get down here with this? Oh my god, who's littering on different planets?
How do you know? Are there any signs of the crew?
I found a cigarette butt and a pack. Someone was smoking here,
So, they didn't give a damn about the regulations.
disrupting the ecosystem.
That's not the point. I understand you want to minimize the effects of our interference here, Doctor, but the mission's safety is at stake.
We gotta go this
I don't
way.
think I have to explain to you the dangers of igniting.
No,
a gas
we gotta go
reactor.
this way.
Preserving the integrity of Regis 3's already extinct ecosystem is not a priority in this scenario. Negligible, actually.
Security procedures exist for humans.
Hear that bleeping noise? Is that the music, or is that something that I hear in the...
Everything alien to us. We shouldn't place one above the other.
What are you saying, Yasna? The mission and the safety of our people have the highest priority. Always.
Always? Are we really that self-righteous? Excuse my interruption, sir. Can you please confirm that I'm on the correct route?
Yes, I confirm. This rate will reach the camp within an hour. So, continue. Of course, Doctor. We must be the most important.
Go,
to
go,
ourselves,
go, go,
and
go,
they
go.
must be the most important to themselves, whoever they will be. In the end, the strongest will survive.
Run,
Is
Luke,
that how
run.
evolution works?
Not in a biological sense, Astrogator.
I just don't...
Besides,
We ran through those bushes, and then all of a sudden we were in...
to us just
The screen went, didn't it?
Interference is at the heart.
And we were all of a sudden
nature.
back on the spaceship.
Man, it's still
This route may be faster.
But I think this is a
It's
flashback.
not the easiest. Anyway,
So she came looking.
back to our conversation.
She came looking for them.
We have a nasty nature. I can't argue with that.
And then obviously something on the way to the camp happens, is what I'm assuming. Yeah, argue.
Is this
Yeah, I'll admit he's not really listening to what they're saying half the time.
peculiar inorganic structure? It looks like some spiky metal growths.
Look at this here.
artificial plants? Is spontaneous growth possible with this type of structure?
I've never seen anything like this. I wish I had time to run some tests.
When the situation is stabilized, we will...
Down to 120 FPS now. Kind of tempted to try and get Unreal Engine stuff all back installed. Something's happening.
Suddenly,
Back on my PC and maybe mess around with it a little bit.
that's not it.
I just had to get rid of it because it just took up so much space.
Darkness.
All of those projects and stuff.
Hello.
See what I can see if I can free up some space and get it installed again. Create my own game. What game would I create? Oh wait, I can still move. PC builder, PC simulator builder. That's already a game though, isn't it? Am I on Windows 10 or 11? 10. Continue marching towards... I don't know which way it is. Ah, here we go. Benchmark simulator. I don't know what type of game I'd create if I had a choice to do anything. Because I really love shooters, like FPS shooters, but that would just be kind of boring to do. Like, you want to create something a bit unique.
Are you there? Over.
See, we're definitely seeing this lighting now. Looks pretty
I
good.
guess I know. What's going on, sir?
This was from... Was this the demo or the trailer, this bit?
Astragator?
Dr. Yasna, I tried to
I
resuscitate...
think I remember seeing it.
No, please. Koval?
Dr. Krauser.
How? There was nothing wrong with him.
Hypothalamic shock. He bled out during the flight.
I still don't understand. He wasn't hurt.
His injuries must have occurred later.
I can't believe it. It was that damn robot. He must have dropped the
This
doctor.
ain't the way.
Killed him.
No, Yasna, I, as commander, misjudged the situation.
Climbing
Everything
rope.
indicates that the doctor had an accident after he left the camp on his own. I should have known he was in danger.
Nice VRAM usage, yeah. It started off at about 8 gig, and it's kind of been between 8 and 12.5. The most I've seen is 12.5.
Since he left it, he intends to come back this way.
Which, yeah, Unreal Engine 5 though, it's fairly average. Obviously, a lot lower than other games, definitely. We know that's kind of a characteristic of Unreal Engine 5. It's not really that bad on the VRAM, which is good. I mean, it's like 50% basically.
What did you do with Crowter's body?
I placed
In another engine, you'd be seeing probably 15 or 16 in something like this.
Considering that as a possibility, what is your opinion? Should we look into their heads?
Have I heard of a game called Ill? No. Is it sick?
I have a feeling
Do you get
that would
it?
be inappropriate.
Just a report.
One sec.
Oh, hell no, bruh.
Oh, I'm at the end of the rope.
Isn't that good?
Not at all.
Find a way to go down. Cut the rope. Cut it.
Damn. Oh, that's the last thing I need. Oh, I'm stuck.
Reminds me of that movie where that guy has to cut off his own arm.
Rope.
What's that movie
Away
called?
From the wall.
You know, he gets his arm trapped between the rock and the thing, and he has to cut it off. And it's a true story. And he was in a canyon like this, wasn't he?
Shit.
I've not heard of that game, no. What type of game is it?
How far to the ground?
127 hours, yeah, that's what it's called. That movie's crazy. That story is crazy. What do I do here? Oh.
A good few meters.
Just got to climb back up.
Any ideas?
I can
Jump.
just jump off.
Is that safe?
The game is about mental illness monsters. What?
I think it is.
What's the release date?
You think? You shouldn't base your safety on assumptions.
Is it on Steam? I'll have to add it on my wish list.
I am well aware of the risks. Back and rib injuries. Possible, though less likely, damage to organs within the chest. Swelling around the joints. And subcutaneous hematomas. That's for sure. But my professional opinion is I'll make it through.
Can't say you've reassured me, but
Have you seen a Walking Dead game? No.
I'm thinking if Gorski went down this way and didn't break anything.
Yeah, we don't know that, Yasna. He could keep going even with injuries.
Why does something look so static about that shadow?
Okay, this is a waste of time. You only die once. Here we go.
What's that I'm seeing on the rope where the rope's disappearing?
Though, maybe you have some other idea?
Right, cut the rope.
What's happening? Did you fall?
I jumped.
Status.
When I'm playing Skull Island, I've completed it.
Yes. No fractures.
Easy.
Please stop for a moment. Make sure you're all right.
No, there's no need for a delay. Dr. Gorski is waiting.
We had our last contact with Regis a few minutes after noon.
Oh, look at this here now. This looks good.
Communications blew up shortly before he got here. He didn't take a tent. Anyway, what's the idea of doing it alone? I hope he has a good reason.
Oh shit, the telemeter glass cracked.
I wouldn't worry. What matters is...
I played Last of Us recently. Not for a while, no. Last time I played it though, it was alright.
Made up of these structures.
I didn't really have too many issues with it even on day one though.
Maybe that's why Dr. Gorski, not to mention...
The only issue that I had was on a 3070,
If we're looking for something on this planet,
and that was just because of the VRAM.
these structures form entire multi-story complexes. They look like a city.
Are you saying that...
No.
So much talking, yeah, it's a lot of talking, isn't there?
Dr. Gorski.
That's what I'm saying. It's not. I didn't quite think it'd be.
Are you receiving a signal?
I don't know if it's just because I'm in the start though, and maybe it gets a little bit faster as the game goes
Why
on.
are you asking?
He tried to open up a
But it's
transmitter.
it's an adaptation from a book,
Nothing on the comms.
so it's based on a book, the game.
Please give me a moment.
So that kind of makes maybe a little bit more sense why there's so much talking. Trying to there's a huge backstory of stuff. But if you've watched me more than once, you'll know that I don't really pay that much attention.
Over 100 meters, even 150.
Especially with so much talking like this. Like, even Starfield had me, skipping the talking.
Is something were to live here?
Yes?
It would have to be very small. Like insects. On the other hand, there's no flora around to support such organisms.
What's the Walking Dead game then? Is it a new game? I've not heard of it. What, on PC or? I remember watching a playthrough of like a really old one, but I've never even seen Walking Dead, so it's a little lost on me. There was like an older game, was it on PS3 maybe? Okay, there's a gap. You want to go through the gap? So we've got to get to the flag. Question is, oh, we have to go through there.
Left or right? All right. I'll squeeze through the passage.
2 more hours.
This lighting through the caves, though, I think looks
That's all
cool.
Gorski has left of oxygen, at best.
And at worst?
He's just finishing it up. Though it all depends
Even
on
the
his
stuttering
activity.
stuff doesn't seem as bad here.
If
It
I
was the
remember
worst on
correctly,
that bit where we
atmosphere
found
here
the
is breathable.
bodies at the excavation site. It seemed like it was the worst around there.
The methane content
I know. But the effects won't be immediate. That gives us a few extra hours.
Some great, yeah. I'm kind of half tempted to maybe play Gollum again because I'm half interested to see if it's
those structures.
improved it performance-wise at all.
Yep. Wherever I look, there's metal.
Because that was running so bad. Even on my 4090, it was so bad. Like, surely it's some improvements since then. Because I can't refund the game, so...
I see the probe. Has it found anything interesting?
But I know the company went out. They've closed down, haven't they? So I don't even know if there's any work to go into it.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Doctor.
A colony of populous tremoloids. American aspen. The new trees grow.
Gollum, oh god, would you watch? Would you watch me?
Suckers of old trees. As a result, it's one giant.
I'll do it in 8K just to make things a little bit more interesting.
So you're in a dead metal forest.
Gollum 8K revisited.
So maybe.
Doctor, something has been recorded after all. But there are plenty of errors in the transmission header. It's hard to say whether this is a message from Gorski.
I'm going to stop replying to that guy. Just so he shuts up.
Gorski to base. I repeat, this is Gorski. Base, come in. No doubt, it's him. Let's keep listening.
The crew member's trying to
Report anything, Doctor, after
contact
the
them.
recording. Bugger. No confirmation again. I report. I've made an amazing discovery. Geometric structures that are thick as
Maybe they'll find King Kong on this planet and try and take him back.
mostly iron, but not only. Molybdenum, carbon, tungsten. All together similar to a giant integrated circuit. A million swarm of tangled cables. Not a trace of electric current, polarity, not even residual magnetism.
I can see the relay up close. Looks broken.
I'm going to sneeze. Oh, God.
This is starting to look like a deliberate diversion to me.
I feel like I'm getting a bit ill recently.
Right. The question is, who's behind all these disruptive activities?
That I don't know, sir.
Maybe let's go back to the recording. Maybe once upon a time, centuries ago, petawatts or exawatts of power flowed this way. To compare with something, it's probably a machine. Some kind of information collective structure. Maybe it was some kind of electronic brain. It makes me think of the Lyrans, a race of extinct sentient beings. Supposedly, they knew about light astrogation before we invented the wheel. They had to save themselves from the explosion of Nova. They sent ships. The remains of those ships have been found, ashed to a chip glued together.
Alan looks better than the tech demos. What, I'm an Ninja 5 tech demos?
Structures here remind me of those. Okay, moving on. Readings. Well, that's it. What follows is just a humming noise. Any thoughts, Doctor?
So far, it all leads to one conclusion. This is not a place for a man, nor for any humanoids.
Then who is it for?
The
Maybe
golem
it's
egg
really
puzzle.
alien technology.
That's like,
Those
I
Lyras.
completely forgot about that.
As far as I know, all information
I think
about
I tried to just bury it.
is just guesswork.
You know,
Many consider
I tried to just pretend that it didn't happen.
So I wouldn't take
What
it
did
too
you have to do? We had to colour the eggs, didn't we? And then put them in the fire or something. I think I just tried to block that out of my brain. Tried to delete that memory.
Well, I think there might be something to it.
This is Unreal Engine 5, yeah.
I found some abandoned items.
Follow the footsteps.
What do you have there, Yasser?
Where? Where are the footsteps?
A telemeter and opened food rations. So he couldn't have gone far.
Why would he leave his equipment behind?
I don't see no
Well, maybe
footsteps.
he planned to come back
Oh, here we go.
soon.
And then you just stop, do they? See, this bugs me here. There is like the only way to get down. What? You have to get down at a specific place. It just drives me nuts. Like you can't just walk off it. It's got to be a specific bit. Maybe you're not allowed at all. The footsteps. Well, they're my footsteps now, aren't they? Oh, here they go. I think that's just my footsteps that I saw.
There are more traces. This time handprints.
Alright, this guy's got to be
And a
close,
drop
surely.
detector.
What? Did I hear you right?
Surely there's aliens down here.
I confirm.
So I think for overall, we seem to be getting a range of about 120 to 155, something like that. Depending on where you are.
I found something. Again.
You drop down there?
No one of sound mind would decide to go down this way. And yet Gorski...
Oh.
Ouch!
Yes, now what is it?
I took a shortcut.
On purpose?
Not really.
Something coming through the wall there. Now what? I don't know, to me, some of these textures look quite bad. Up close, definitely.
Finally! I have his position.
A visual?
Not yet. I found his backpack. You know what that means, sir?
Yes, he's without oxygen. We must...
No!
There he is. Got him.
He's in trouble.
Not moving.
Big trouble. What on earth is he doing down here?
Gorski, Gorski, look at me. His eyes are closed.
Is he breathing?
He's alive, but barely.
Did he react in any way?
He got stuck.
No reaction. By my count, it's that stupor again.
Just like the others.
Gorski, come on.
Calm down, Doctor.
His helmet's open though, and I didn't do that.
The probe's already looking for a landing site.
Okay, let me just...
No one of sound mind would jump.
Pulling him.
Would go that way. I'd jump straight off that.
Done. He's out.
Would have slid down here.
You should pick up a transmission.
Probably would have done it a lot
with
quicker, and I'd have saved him before he fell down the hole.
Well,
No, nothing. The transmitter in the suit must be too weak.
should I retrieve his booster from the backpack?
No point. Better to set up a relay. We have to do it anyway so that Hopper can land in this maze. Have a preliminary scan of your surroundings. There's an open area nearby. You have to.
But look what happened now.
The probe will guide you.
All because I didn't want to go down the quick route.
Okay, I'll carry him. It's just... his parameters don't look too good.
That's why we must hurry, Doctor.
Don't worry about his parameters. We gotta speed this up. Wait. Which way?
Are you out in the open already?
I mean, this seems like an utterly impossible task.
Yes.
Once you set up the transmitter, I should start.
Just throw him off. Let's just throw him off. Throw him off. Say he accidentally fell down. He fell down the hole.
There it is.
Ain't got time for any passengers.
Saturation almost within the range. Now, mark the place for the lander. And we're home, Doctor.
I'm on it.
What was that?
I don't know. Everything is shaking.
Doctor,
No! No!
please hold on. I'll take Doctor on the way.
See,
I caught the probe.
I'm flying.
Flying.
Oh my god, I read it like a book.
What was that?
Just notice how little RAM we're using as well. 10 gig. I've got 64 gig in my rig.
I'm underground. It's hard to determine my exact location. Novik, do you copy? Base, come in. I'm sending an SOS. Anyone, please. Okay. Stay calm. Just keep it together.
Pull yourself together.
Heartbeats racing. but saturation hasn't dropped below the tissue norm. Not yet, at least.
What's going on here with this light? Bit of lit up. Almost like there's a hole in the rock, but I don't see it. Now, if there's no aliens down here... It's got Sons of the Forest vibes.
Deposit of water. Probably unsafe. Shit.
What happened? I can't see.
I'd rather not risk it. Meteoric waters. Slippery terrain.
Do you have a flashlight?
Poor visibility. Considering all factors. Situation. Hopeless. At least I got flares.
Here we go.
Come on. Gotta be kidding me.
Come on. Am I supposed to do something here, or does it do it?
Okay. Careful.
Oh dear. Weren't careful enough, were you?
Fucking great. I can't. I just can't. Pretty much fucked. That's my considered opinion. Fucked.
$150 FPS. It is good, yeah.
Norvik?
Probably, I think, actually the best FPS we've got in Unreal Engine 5 at native resolution.
Oh, there's hope. I can't be too far underground. I need to act fast. I hear you. But you don't. Apparently. Bollocks. I think I preferred it the other way round. Okay. Okay. I'm coming to you, Astrogator.
I'm gonna climb all the way up. Getting lower frames down here though, just cracking 100. I'm also most shocked about my CPU usage in this. It's pretty much not gone over 10% and mostly around 5%, which is like pretty nuts. Haven't seen that much on my CPU. I don't know how I like that. I don't know if I'm supposed to be pressing something, because it's doing it automatically. Look, it does all this automatically. Like, am I supposed to be doing something to actually get it? Click something? I don't know.
Astrogator. Astrogator. Still nothing. I used to find all the reports annoying. But the silence is even worse. Dark thoughts creep in. shouldn't talk too much to myself.
$3,900K.
I think it's this way.
I've got a 14,900 right now. Stream audio's balked. What do you mean? How do you mean? What's wrong with it?
I've had enough. Just enough. Okay, forward. Faster. We're racing against time, Yasna. We're fighting for our lives. Enough of this nonsense. I can't keep fighting.
Crackling from the game. Are you all hearing that? Is it doing it again?
Crazy with this radio. It works. It doesn't work. It works a little. Very funny. You know?
If it's doing it again, bear with me one sec. We had this issue last time, didn't we? I have to just do my capture card. Hang on. Like I thought I fixed this. I think I'm just gonna have to get a new capture card, aren't I? Don't know what it is. It's definitely not the cable. Tried that. Super weird. Not sure. What else I can try? Right, let me know what it's like now. I think it's just my capture card though. I'm going to have to maybe get an AVerMedia one. I'm using the Elgato one, but it just seems to be a problem. I don't know why. It's like when the audio peaks. Just, it'll randomly happen. There's no consistency to it at all. It goes really fuzzy, doesn't it? It'd be fine for like a month, and then it'll just do it randomly one day. And then if I unplug everything,
I did what I could, but it still wasn't
unplug
enough.
everything and redo my
I had the right to
capture,
finally give
video
up.
capture, it then fixes it. Let me know what it's like now. I'm just gonna have to get a new capture card, I think.
To just stop.
I don't know what it is, but it's got to be something to do with the Elgato. Because I've switched everything. Everything I can switch, I've tried. And it still does it. The only thing I haven't switched is the capture card.
We've cobbled to set off the one life above the other. And most likely condemn us all. Nevertheless, I'm inclined to do so.
How long was it doing that for? Thanks for letting me know, though.
Of course you wouldn't let me die in peace.
I'm gonna have to look at this Ava Media thing and see how expensive that is.
I still don't know.
In a couple of minutes. All right. Yeah, it just does it randomly. I don't know why. I've not changed anything. Like I said, I could be playing for a month, the same setup, change nothing, and it's fine. And then all of a sudden, I'll be streaming for 3 hours, and then all of a sudden, it'll just do it. Like, no idea.
Too steep.
And the fact my mic audio is fine is because it's not running through the capture card, so it's got to be the capture card, isn't it? Yeah, I'll figure it out. We'll just have to get another one.
I did it. I did it, Astrogator. Too bad.
Or maybe try and route my audio differently, I don't know. I like the fact you can see the water reflections on the...
I don't believe my eyes. Bones of some prehistoric reptile. And coal deposits, I assume. Finally, we have proof. There was life on the
Do I go up here?
surface of Regis 3. Millions of years ago. But for some reason now there's nothing.
What have I done?
Not even bacteria or viruses. Gorski mentioned that Lyra's Zeta was nova. And yet we've ruled out hard radiation. Anyway, over these millions of years, evolution would move forwards again. However, someone or something is preventing life from moving ashore.
So there was life on this planet.
You never seem to get tired, Novik.
Do you think I should just run up here?
I hear you more and more.
Oh
Does
dear.
that mean I'm close?
Now, do I go up here? Down this crevice?
No. No point in going back this way.
That's the way it came out, was it? What way have I got to go? Here we go.
Even more fossils. And without comms. No one will even know about this discovery if I'm stuck here. Unless HQ sends another expedition. Then they will find those bones along with mine.
Come on, we gotta get to the surface. So I think that crew member survived, did he? When we just left.
What if something's waiting out there for me? Something that calls me
Oh,
free.
stuttering there.
No.
Exit.
A way out. Astrogator, I'm close. Damn it. I was sure he would hit me this time.
Oh no, it's gonna 127 hours me. Don't get your arm trapped. There's got to be aliens somewhere.
I'm getting your SOS. Receiving your vitals. Do you hear me? Don't leave me hanging, damn it. What was that? Yes. Are you there? Do you call?
Oh, hell no. More of the worlds.
What the? What kind of deadly shit is this?
Doctor, what are you talking about?
There's something here. It looks like a machine. It burned a hole in the wall. And now it's marching on these kind of crab legs.
You must evacuate immediately.
It sounds like
Run.
you know what it is, sir.
No, I have my suspicions.
Where do I go?
One of the flagship machines of the Alliance would match the description. Walking antimatter cannon. Antimatter.
You're fucking... I think it's moving away from me.
Excellent. Don't stop yet, though. The greater the distance between you and this machine, the better.
Whoa! Just fell down.
Shit! It's still here. I have to... I'm stuck. I can't move. Oh, it's coming at me.
She's a goner.
It's getting closer. It's gonna crush me. I've got nowhere to run. I'm gonna die here after all.
Ram it, little robot. Oh dear.
Come in! Jasper, we must evacuate you. I'm getting parameters.
I'm okay. The antimat. It suddenly stopped moving.
It's inactive.
I think so. I'll check. I guess it's busted for good.
Oh, we're really stuck.
Cursed crap. Oh, the hatch fell down.
Probably from the registry. Can you get a record?
Let's see. You guessed right, sir. The Alliance is indeed already on the planet. They even managed to set up a field base.
How could headquarters have got it so wrong? According to intelligence, the Invincible was not due to arrive for another 14 days.
So are these people living underground or something? Or these robots?
And that's me. Wow. It really did almost flatter me. Probe. It distracted the antimats.
You say that as if it did it on purpose.
How else to explain it?
Oh no, the poor robot.
I don't believe in such coincidences, Astrogator. You could say that since I found the probe, I haven't been alone.
I'm sorry, Yasna. Maybe it can still be rebuilt. Anyway, you're not entirely alone.
I feel like I've lost another companion.
When am I getting the laser weapon?
My last one.
That's what I want to know.
You have me.
Not down here. Okay. It cooled down.
Are you talking about the probe core?
Well, they say in order to win over a person, you have to still their heart.
Was it? Oh, it's raining now.
But the key is to get their brain.
You know that's just a metaphor.
There's weapons. No, I don't know. I'm hoping, but I doubt it. I was just joking.
Okay.
Give me a huge big ray gun.
To get out of here.
Start firing that off.
Not good. You simply don't get a break.
The rain looks cool.
Storm front is approaching your location.
Now of all times.
I know, Doctor. But please muster up a little more strength. Let's not forget that the Alliance is in the vicinity.
Wait a minute. Do you have any specific expectations of me? Since I'm nearby their troops.
It's hard to call them specific. We need to learn more.
You're missing the most important thing, sir. We still have to save Gorski. I don't know what your silence means.
I was going to tell you later. I'm really sorry.
What?
His readings...
No. You don't have to finish. I understand.
You did what you could.
No.
Oh no, he died. I think the crew guy.
Was right.
Come on, Doctor.
Oh, damn it. The storm's getting worse.
He bled out, likely from the fall.
Enough! I've heard enough. By the way, how long have we been out?
The longest 20 minutes of my life. Give or take.
Oh, get in the rover. Here we go. Get me in that.
Astrogator. I found their vehicle.
The transporter.
This looks cool.
No. A rover. There isn't a living soul here.
Are you sure? Please take a look around.
It's clear. No one's coming out with me. I'm all alone.
Is that disappointment I hear? Anyway.
Let me in.
In the current situation, I'd really like to see another person. Even a hostile one.
That
Is it
might
stuck?
not end well for you.
I could have helped him after all.
What? What are you talking about?
I could have left him that fucking tank.
I'm gonna have to leave it.
Another one was just around the corner. What a cruel joke.
That's absurd, Doctor. There's no way of knowing. Besides, you've harmed yourself even if...
Please, just stop. I know what I did.
Oh, I can't go that
I know what
far.
the consequences are.
Was ist das? Here we go. Let me in.
There's no one inside either. The equipment looks undamaged, though.
Smash the window. There we go. Get in. Get in. Now we're talking. Need for Speed Unbound. Get this fired up. There we go. Close the door.
Then what are you waiting for?
Shut the door.
Place.
Oh, what? Let me absolutely...
Are you driving?
Here we go. Here we go.
How are the conditions?
Damn! Right in front of me.
Absolutely send it.
Even if he hits the rover directly, you'll come out unscathed. The vehicle is a kind of Faraday.
Oh, hang on, hang on.
Flow through the body of the vehicle, discharge into the ground without going inside. I hope I'm not bothering you with my rambling. Some people find comfort in listening.
Right.
And I'm going to shut up now.
Speed, full speed.
I remember a mission on Eden 5. At that time I was still a coordinator, but the crew was quite similar. Chemists,
I can't see. What am I about to drive off? The edge.
Engineer and a physicist. Simple reconnaissance mission. But there was a miscalculation and we crashed the rocket. Then we put it back together. From whatever was on hand. Quite a machine. A true Frankenstein's monster. So
This weather's cool though.
more terrifying were the creatures we found on the surface.
Oh, wait. Creatures?
Very atmospheric.
You are making this up, aren't you, sir?
Not at all. I was indeed on a mission to Eden. However, I might have exaggerated a bit.
I am still somehow getting water on my visor though, which obviously I'm in the car. I'm in my mum's car. I don't know if that's just from because it was wet outside maybe. Maybe I'm being a little bit picky, you know. Still getting that stuttering a little bit though.
Damn it! I'm having trouble finding the right way.
You've got to head southwest.
How am I supposed to know where southwest is? I don't
Oh,
have
God.
a compass, remember?
The city attracts lightning.
I'm riding into a cave. The storm has subsided.
Where's the McDonald's drive-thru? Get me straight through there. 20 chicken nuggets.
Place to hide.
A Faraday cage?
That's not it. I left the structures behind. It's an ordinary rock formation.
Even better. You have to catch your breath eventually. Can I ask for one thing? Could you find the model number of the rover?
What for?
I've got an idea, but it depends on the model.
Emmett 2001. Could that be it?
Let me see. Bingo. Emmets are equipped with a black box. Please find it.
It's pretty mint condition considering the conditions it's in. What have I got to do? Move over.
I have the box, but it's all locked up.
Really? They must have changed the equipment because I have no information about a key.
Where did you even get a catalogue of their gear from, sir? And anyway, it doesn't matter. What should I do?
1 second. I need to think. Don't know if this can help. But the Alliance labels black boxes as data loggers. Eureka. Cable access. Look for something resembling a socket, a plug.
I think I have something like that.
Then you can connect to the probe's brain there. And presto.
It won't work. These inputs are not compatible with Commonwealth plugs.
From the outside, our equipment is different, but inside we have the same guts, so to speak. The cable on the back of the box should already fit.
Same guts, hey? Just like with humans.
Let's put the robot, plug in the robot brain in.
Okay, it's in.
Just a moment. Well done, Doctor. I'm receiving a signal.
So, what now?
You can finally rest. It'll take me a while to dig through all the records.
Alright, take a nap.
was connected to a base.
The one from the slides?
Most probably. No one is transmitting from the base. On the other channels, all I hear is static.
Yeah, the storm must be causing interference. I'd suggest you lie down.
That's it. Take a nap.
The storm's raging.
I'm not even going to reply to him. Go to sleep. All right, boom.
I'm going to sleep now.
As if you'd be able to sleep in a rover on the edge of a cliff on a random planet. After that day.
Not good. Simply don't get a break.
What is it this time?
Storm front is approaching your location.
Wait. Astrogator, can you explain to me what I'm hearing right now?
This is a recording from the rover. The Alliance has apparently broken the encryption of our radio channel.
Oh, bollocks. So what do we do?
We need to change the frequency and encryption key.
What's the point? As soon as you give me a new channel, they will overhear us and change it as well.
Just look at the probe's brain.
Olga? What's with...
All you have to do is watch it closely. I'm switching now. Waiting for you to join.
Oh, I see. The new frequency is...
Third. Put it onto the third on the thing.
Okay, the channel is active. Now the encryption key. The first 3 digits of the cipher are...
Oh, no, I missed it. What was it? 3, 2, 7. Boom.
The next is...
It's like the Enigma code. Was it 3, 2, 1? Or what? 2, 1, 4, is it? Yeah.
Yasna?
I'm here.
Well done. That should buy us some time.
So, how should we continue?
Don't you need more time to rest?
I do. But there's no way I'm going to sleep now.
3, 2, 1?
Besides, nothing's stopping me anymore. The storm has subsided.
Was it?
All right.
I can't even remember what it was.
Evacuating directly from
We
the
got it,
city.
we got it
Should
though.
be safer outside its perimeter. I took the liberty of looking through the photos of the nearby area. Everything north and
Because they kept
east of
missing
your
the
location looks
first
relatively
light.
safe. All you have to do is move away from this cluster of metal.
I'm going then.
Alright, let me drive the rover again.
For further delay.
I want to absolutely bomb it
I'll let
across
you know when I'm out
those
of the city for good.
sand dunes.
I'll be on standby.
Right, start her up. Oh no, whoa, 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 whoa! No, wait, what? Driving off the cliff. I'd have thought we'd have to reverse. Here we go, here we go.
I think I've gone far enough.
Get the NOS going.
There is a vast open area in front of me. The city is no longer visible. We need to decide what to do next. Dragonfly, over.
Viewpoint.
Are you there?
Yes, please excuse me. I was in the infirmary. Is the coast clear?
Yep, all clear.
Good. Give me a moment. I'm looking at the satellite images.
Oh, I can't move.
Have you examined Merritt's body yet?
I wired her brain to a grave tapper, if that's what you're asking.
Yes, that's what I meant. Have you watched the memory recording?
Yes, but I didn't say anything because the picture is ambiguous. To put it mildly, a lot of black dots. The graininess of the image is extremely bad. Alright, I've got it.
It won't let me drive.
AZ-25...
Exit.
Let's say AZ-2504. Please check if it's fit to land.
Oh, look at it. It's quite cute, isn't it? Cute little rover. I'll zoom in on it.
Like I said, it looks good. Clear opening, flat terrain.
Excellent.
Oh, let me drive on that.
I prepare the lander. I'll just pack Artie inside.
Let me drive on that. Hit top speed on those sand dunes.
I'm not sure how to interpret your silence. Going back is the only possible way out of this situation. You know that, don't you? Yes, sir?
I wasn't keen on this mission from the start. I was supposed to return a long time ago. And that's what I want.
At least we're down to that crazy storm anymore.
Return home, dead or alive.
Please remember, we have just one lander left. As a commander, I must first ensure your safe return. Only then I'll send Artie with other tasks.
Brum brum. I mean, my mum's car. Brum. Wait. Road to Alliance Base. Road to landing zone. Landing zone. Does seem like a couple of choices you have to make in the game. I don't know how that affects
Taken off.
Yes, a second ago. Threshold of...
what happens in the game.
The line's breaking up. Can you hear me?
Where was it? The landing.
What's happening?
I've lost control of the lander. Do you see it?
Just a sec. I have to get off.
Go on, get out. Get out the rover. Flight track.
It hasn't yet pierced a cloud.
Where's the SpaceX flight shuttle? I see something.
There it is. Oh no.
That's gonna crash.
Flying too fast. It's going to shatter.
Not good. Not good.
Status. What's the lander's condition?
I don't know.
What's the lander's condition?
Thick plume of smoke.
Not looking good, bruv.
Speed it hit the ground at.
I think it landed. It probably a bit of a hard landing, but
Couldn't have been an accident. I don't believe it.
I'm gonna check
didn't pull out the landing gear by the looks of it. Who was on that then?
Fuck! Damn it! It's... I'm done for. No.
Yes, sir?
No.
Calm down. Breathe.
Why does it say I will die here everywhere?
And for what? I saved no one. No one.
Yasna, snap out of it. That's an order. We can't give up just yet. We'll find a way to get you out of there.
We're gonna act like nothing happened and forget about my little nervous breakdown.
Who was on this then?
Splendid.
No, Yasna. I'm not forgetting anything.
Oh, so you'll put it in the report, sir?
That's not what I meant.
Well, maybe we're about to recover something, but I don't think there's anything down here really. I don't think anything survived. Looking pretty toasty. Look at that. It's somehow brighter. When not looking at it through the scope. Right, where have I got to go now? I've got to go back.
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood.
Check the crash site. I just did. What did I miss? Actually, I've got this, haven't I? Oh wait, there was someone. Was that a robot?
Something's left.
How did I miss that?
Good. So there's a chance we can extract key information from it.
Somehow it still looks active.
Ask him what happened to the lander.
Ask. He doesn't speak.
Ask it. Excuse me.
Signals. Give him the analysis command. Formulate questions in such a way so that he can confirm or deny.
Was it a storm?
RT, question analysis command. Did an enemy missile hit Hopper? No. It wasn't a missile. Maybe it's a storm? Some error.
Apparently, he can't give a definitive answer.
Damn! It shorted out. So, what now?
Then you must go to the Alliance camp. I wanted to avoid it at all costs.
Alright, so we'll go the other way.
This is your only chance.
I've got to switch it on.
It's all because of this goddamn planet. I bet the Alliance is sick of it too.
I can't move it. I can't drive it.
This out of hostility. If they were in trouble, they might be more cooperative. You're approaching their coordinates.
Okay, let's just skip that whole bit. I guess that's probably a longish drive.
That doesn't make the Alliance our allies. We must be careful when dealing with them. First, observe them from a distance, and only then take action. You hearing this?
Yes, I'm still here. I'm just weighing my options.
For starters, I would suggest hiding the vehicle somewhere.
Hide in the vehicle somewhere? Nah. Straight in.
Hey, what was that?
I've set up a warning signal. Now you're near enough that they can see the rover.
How close can I go? Oh, bit of stuttering again. Alright, we'll hide it under here.
Okay, the rover's hidden.
You've yet to find a convenient hideout.
Look how
somewhere
well
away
that's
from
parked.
their base.
It's just not going to get any better than that. Look at it.
Oh, shit. I think I'm too far away. It's a field base. Multi-module. For about several dozen people.
So are these just
Rather well
robots then, or are
equipped.
they humans as well?
They have a second antimat. As if the first one wasn't enough.
Is it active?
Probably not, but Proton alone knows. There's lots of transporters here.
I'm not surprised. Missions with a large crew, transport modules were an integral part of the field camp.
Remind me, how many crew members were they supposed to send on the Invincible?
Over 100.
Great.
What about people? Can you see anyone?
Not yet. Maybe they're hiding
Human?
in modules. I see someone.
Just one?
For now, yes. Some object is flying over their base.
Can you tell me more?
Can I tell you more? Well... I don't know, can I?
It's 20 meters high. It has an upright silhouette. And it looks like a balloon.
It could be a balloon.
And that doesn't surprise you?
Not everything that flies needs jet engines. What markings does it have?
RB.
RB1. What does it mean?
It's an ID number. Denotes an advanced scout balloon. How far from you is it?
Around 400.
Not as far as I would like it to be. Might have you within camera range. Is that all?
I think so.
And please keep going. You can assume that their equipment has already detected...
Rohan, hello.
Or it will soon enough. There's no point in further postponing the inevitable.
Still.
Alright, let me get in there. How do we get down?
Knowing that there's no heavily armed military waiting for me there.
Me too, Doctor. Me too.
How do I get down there? Right, now I need my laser weapon. This is when I need it.
We'll most likely lose contact soon. So let me be clear. Won't be easy to gain their trust. Things can go wrong, even if you can prove that you came to them of your own free will. If there's an escalation, remember one thing. I'll do everything in my power to negotiate your...
Maybe the quickest route. Oh, we can't see.
We'll opt for a prisoner exchange. Until then, please cooperate with them. And during the interrogation, don't resist. Astrobiologists generally do not possess information that's sensitive to the Commonwealth. At worst, you'll give away the details of our last mission. Of course, it'd be better if that didn't happen. I know their methods of interrogation, and in all fairness... So
it's gonna go this way.
Don't play the hero.
Probably, I assume this or the other way probably loop around to the same place.
Astrogator.
Graphics look nice again here. Noise, hello. Is this a demo? No, this is the full game. I'm gonna pass out again if I keep sprinting. That arm movement. A bit robotic. Right, so I'm just gonna go down there. Force field.
Access to the base is protected by a force field.
If these are Dirac emitters, and I'm sure they are, nothing will get through. Is there an opening from the other side?
I'll see.
So I'm gonna have to go round. Can I just run through this? Nope. I think that sun just looks really good, really cool.
Status? What's new?
Well, nothing really. At least not in the last 5 seconds, sir.
Right.
Can I? Oh, that's gonna work. Look at that stuttering there, though. Some areas in this where it just stutters so badly. Wonder if they can get that fixed. Oh, VRAM here as well, up to 16 gig. Very high. Very high for Unreal Engine 5. From what we've seen recently. Interesting it's gone up to that now. Earlier we were at about 10. And we started off at about 8. DLSS all native. This is native.
What?
There's no one here. Nobody.
Impossible. Even if there aren't many of them in the camp, someone would have noticed you.
DLSS 2. Yeah, that was probably back at the other place. So we had about 140 natively there, and then we had about 200 DLSS. So here you probably get slightly less. It's a bit of a range, but you'd maybe be at like 180, 190, something like that. Not seen very often getting over 100. No, especially not in Unreal Engine 5. It's just the only issue is the stuttering, though. So, like, we have pretty high frames, but our lows. We've got a low of 52 here. And then, look, see the stutter then? A low of... a 0.1% low of 23 now. So, that's definitely not that great. What is it that I'm looking for? VRAM is a bit of an issue. Well, it's not really a problem on this card because we've got 24 gigs of VRAM, but it's doubled in the last 2 hours.
Yes.
We started off with 8 gig and now it's crept up to 16 in this area. It was about 10 for most of it.
As soon as you find something.
10 gig VRAM in the other areas, which is pretty normal for 4K Unreal Engine 5, but yeah, crept up to 16 here.
The silhouette I saw.
Probably the most that I've seen in Unreal Engine 5.
It's just a robot.
That seems a bit odd. Yeah, but it could be because it's a massive open area, potentially. Could be why. Like, there's a lot going on here. Where the other areas, like when we're in the cave system, there's like not really anything going on. And we had about 10 gig. That could be to do with it. Press the button. Here we go, here we go.
Clear. For now. I can't hear anyone either.
Where do I go? Too many ways.
I'm at the central module. In the headquarters.
You walked in, just like that.
So where is everyone then?
The doors were open.
If this is an Alliance base, where are they all?
Just unbelievable.
I have a record of their mission. Each step, location, units, including dates.
I'm all ears.
Day 0, landing place. Their main ship's in sector AQ-28.
The Invincible. What? They didn't move it.
Huh, seems so.
I'll try to track it down. Please tell me what else is in there.
Oh, like us, they became it. On the
Just spam it all.
Conducted research and during excavations found, you won't guess, metal structures.
So we had no chance to outrun them.
Yeah. And they were already at an advanced stage of works when we were still in orbit. In the end, they sent a convoy to a neighboring sector.
So that was their last move.
Well, there's no information about their return. Maybe I'll find them there.
I can't leave.
Probable. Do you know what the current day of their mission is?
They left on the 25th
There we go.
day. That's all I know. Well, I can't back out now. I have to follow them.
Well, it's your decision.
Which way did we come
Though I
from?
admit I'm also starting to wonder what you're
Came from that way, didn't we?
People, Astrogator. They must be somewhere. Moving on. Still quiet.
Oh no, but how do I get out?
It's eerie.
I'm sending a satellite. Soon I'll have an image of the area where the ship landed. We'll see if the Invincible's still there.
I'll continue to search their base. I'm entering the next module. I guess it's a biolab.
I got fish.
They had the opportunity to study organisms preserved in the ocean.
You can just drive these modules, can you?
Still, nothing. It looks like a geology lab. One of these diagrams shows a geological cross-section.
Oh, there was
As
something to do in the other.
It's all metal below the surface, of relatively thin layers of rock.
Dinosaurs?
But compared to the rest of the continent, the deposits in this region are significantly younger. Wow. They found the same species of fish.
Did they confirm the similarity to those on Earth?
Yes, lots of similarities. The scientists excavated some animal remains and reconstructed their hypothetical appearance. I found similar remains.
Not sure how long this game is actually.
Right after finding Gorski.
We got any idea on playtime?
Now there's no doubt. So long ago, reptilian organisms roamed the surface of Regis 3.
They had animals and stuff running around.
The range of their ground measurements covers a much wider area. To my eye, it seems they used advanced sonar. What they dug up here stretches for
Those clouds, that looks pretty good.
kilometers.
What do you mean? What's in the ground, Doctor?
Metal deposits. Those structures. We still don't know where they came from. In such a peculiar form. They conducted a soil survey 500 meters deep.
Oh, that's a big piece of history, so to speak. What did they find?
Is there more information then? I didn't think there was any more. What did they find?
Unbelievable. Not only do we know nothing about their origin, but the arrangement of these deposits is sort of puzzling. A ring system.
5 hours, you reckon?
Center. Millions of years ago, life was abundant on the planet.
That would match our assumptions.
Yeah. Sub-Delta 92 class planets have very favorable conditions for the development of a biosphere.
So what happened? Did they draw any conclusions?
I just googled it 6 hours, so yeah. 6 to 8 hours it says. You could probably do it in 5.
This base stands on the outer ring. According to them, the extinction of life was caused by a supernova explosion.
The ground activity does not indicate...
It happened long ago. Longer than we anticipated. They've dated this event to 10 million years ago.
Only this one? The supposed end of Lyran's civilization?
Well, that's never been proven. There was practically no trace of them.
All right. What happened after?
The center of it is in... under the city. The one I escaped from.
So their presence there had nothing to do with us?
Looks like it.
Did they determine the entity's function? Origin? Anything?
Well, it's hard to say. There's nothing here about it. Life was slowly recovering, but never returned to the pre-supernova peak.
Not enough time?
No. At first it developed quickly, but then slowed down and declined.
Because another disaster?
Astrogator, the change in the biosphere development curve coincides with the occurrence of ferruginous clays.
This whole metal contraption, do I understand correctly?
Yes. I don't know what that has to do with it, though. Metals are really not that dangerous. The radioactive deposits marked here are not a definitive obstacle for life either. The biosphere has the ability to perfectly adapt, develop defense mechanisms, and fight back effectively.
Well, unless the planet is hit by a supernova wave.
Yes. Such sudden events leave no time for adaptation.
Right. Is that it then? Oh my
Even
god.
if we assume that these metals were lethal to organic
Stop
life,
talking!
that extinction shouldn't last forever. And yet, life never again developed beyond the waters.
Does this mean another Dominator is...
Let me get my laser gun.
Or one that leaves no trace behind?
Therein lies the rub. The Alliance have conducted a great deal of research. That they haven't found a logical explanation for this phenomenon.
If this is 6 to 8 hours of game, there's probably 3 to 4 hours of
We're
talking.
dealing with something beyond our comprehension. And I mean human comprehension in general.
Oh my god, we got beef. What's that say? Can't read it. Right, please tell me there's no more, please. Oh. Now what? Check the upper level. Upper level? Is this the upper level, technically?
They've got a device for intercepting alarm signals. There isn't much of it. Single record. Poor guy. He's dead.
Oreo.
Needed help for over a
Oreo
day.
beef. Interesting.
Critically low blood saturation.
I'll tell you what does absolutely slap on the conversation of Oreo.
At the time of his
Oreo
death, he was-
grenade protein bars.
Is it
Oh.
necessary? This information
I don't really know how
will-
Universal Grenade is, but is it an American brand or is it a European thing? I'm not sure.
One,
But the Oreo flavor. Oh,
561.
754. Yes. It's Gorski. I'm sorry.
so that I could eat 5 a day.
You lied to me. You lied how he died.
I knew you would blame yourself.
High VRAM per. Yeah, it was mostly really low, between 8 and 11, 8 and
Why
12.
did you let me?
But in this massive open area here, it's crap. It's gone up to 16 now.
Knowledge at the time, there was
It's a
high
big
risk
area.
Sacrifice would kill you both.
So I think that's probably what's causing it.
I know that. I know.
Big area with a lot of stuff in it, where the other areas didn't really have anything in it.
Yeah.
It was just scenery.
maybe. But I don't see the point. It won't bring Gorski back to life. Will it?
You'll have to try that flavor, yeah. But there's a white Oreo one. It's not that one. It's the normal milk chocolate with Oreo inside. That or the like cookie dough. Those two. Oof. Get me a grenade sponsor. Send me like a box of protein bars. Oof. Sort me right out. Now the force field's gone.
Force field's down. I opened the passage. We can follow the convoy route now.
When you're ready, Doctor.
How do we get out?
And our satellite will be over their ship. Oh, we're lucky. Clouds are low.
Can we just go down, or have we got to go round?
Neither there or...
Are you still looking?
Not here either. Ah, bingo.
Yes?
Found it. They're still on the planet.
By the way, that
Far away.
sand there is the wind's blowing it over. That looks good. I like that. Can I get back in the rover? Shall I get back in the rover? Do you think that's what I should do? Do I do it or do I just run it? I missed what it said. Oh my god, you see everything loading in then? I even saw that distant, that kind of mountain bit there. Loading in.
This mission drags on so much. Sometimes I think you're going to take off without me, sir.
VRAM went from 15.9 to 16.2.
I'm not going anywhere.
I'm leaving the base.
Should have got the rover.
Going after the convoy.
That's kind of crazy though, because the rover's also so far back. The what? I should probably... Oh man, I think we're going to have to grab the rover. There's no way. How far back was it? Hands become too weary. Down you go, oh bright sun. Night is not that scary. SSD should help. Well, I've got some of the fastest SSDs. What SSDs do I have? It's in the description. WD, I forget the specific thing or the speeds. There's probably faster now SSDs, but I only bought these like less than a year ago. And they were like pretty much the top ones at the time. M.2 drives.
My legs feel really heavy.
Give yourself a moment to rest, Doctor. You certainly deserve it.
How far back was it? It's probably just as far back as that. It'll be more fun in the rover though, wouldn't it? Maybe I initially parked it way too far back. As they said, obviously, because of the robots, but... I mean, it didn't really seem like any robots there. Alright, it's just up here, isn't it? I would scream if it's disappeared.
One step at a time, Yasna.
No.
One step at a time.
Where was it? Was it up here? I thought I parked it down. Have I missed? Is it disappeared? I don't remember it being this far back. It was here. Oh my god, it's disappeared.
Time seems to be slipping through my fingers like sand.
No, no.
So much sand.
It was here, right?
Because I am tired, Astrogator.
Was it there? It was there, was it? Or was it on this one? It was there, wasn't it? In the little tunnel bit. There's absolutely no way I'm doing that again. Whose idea was that? Surely they should just respawn me the rover. Check the upper level. They should just give me the rover so I can drive it. What was the point? What was the point of giving me that rover if it just despawns?
Force field's down. I opened the passage. We can follow the convoy route now.
When you're ready, Doctor. One more minute, and our satellite will be over their ship. Oh, we're lucky. Clouds are low.
What happens if I just keep running? Does she pass out?
Fortunately, their ship's not here. Neither there or...
Are you still looking?
Not here either. Ah, bingo.
Yes?
Found it. They're still on the planet. Didn't fly away.
I can't believe I just ran back all that way.
Thank you.
It did it again, did you see? Exact same thing again.
I'm leaving the base. Going after the convoy. Down you go, oh bright sun. Time to let the night in. For my legs are heavy. And the field is not inviting. Legs become too heavy. Hands become too weary. Down you go, oh bright sun.
Definitely some weird rendering stuff going on here. Look at it in the distance, you see?
In the dark woods, while we're running barefoot.
Stuttering a lot as well. Right, there's something on the left. A UFO.
This mission drags on so much. Sometimes I think you're gonna take off without me, sir.
Don't count on it, Doctor. I'm not going anywhere.
You're damn right, something new. A saucer. If it's operational,
Oh, let me fly this. Come on.
it could be my chance to leave this planet.
Yes, it can work. I'll assist you if needed.
How do I go up? Oh, look at this starring.
I'm climbing it. I really hope it starts. I'm inside.
Start it up. What button do we press? Boom.
Right. The engines are functional. There's a vertical thrust. Hey, that's a good sound. This could actually work.
Pull it.
Okay.
Pull this.
Time to take off.
Press the red button.
So far, so good. Saucers in takeoff position.
Are you able to increase altitude?
I'm checking. Shit. What's going on? The warning lights are activating and the saucer's not lifting at all.
That doesn't necessarily mean anything bad. Ascension requires...
No, the flashing red light don't mean anything bad. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Let's check the controls.
Everything's fine here. It steers smoothly. Oh, wow.
Oh wait, I can fly it.
What a perspective.
Oh my
to
god.
see the same terrain from above.
Oh my god, they're stuttering. What the hell? How high can I go?
I can see the entire riverbed. Hey. What are you...
What happened?
I didn't do anything.
Oh, that's not gone
The
well.
saucer suddenly dropped and crashed into the ground. Shit.
Damn it.
The generator cover must have cracked open.
Evacuate immediately. There's no chance it'll fly again. It's a good thing it failed this way.
Should I have gone the other way? And my rovers have magically appeared. It should let me fly around in the UFO.
Huh? Where have you gone, buddy? Astrogator,
Why didn't it let me fly around in that?
away from the perimeter.
It's like
It
teased
stands by
me.
itself, on a distant hill. It's active, I guess.
It's teased me with it.
Doesn't it know how to get back?
Do you think it's worth investigating?
I guess everything's worth investigating now.
Alright, well, I better go find out what that robot's about. How do we get up there? Another little station? That's not the same one as... No.
I've driven into a side location. They were very active here too.
I don't think, how do I get up to that robot?
Obtaining research material from the walls surrounding the valley. Cutting out blocks of rock.
Were they performing geological research?
Not necessarily. In these blocks, there are inorganic objects. Solid, metal, sharp-edged lumps.
Right. I think that's auto-saved there, guys. I need to head off. It's getting a bit later here and I need to sort some stuff out. It's been fun playing this. I'm not really sure what I think of the game. It's cool to look at and see kind of it in Unreal Engine 5. In terms of the actual game, it just feels a little bit too slow for me. But I think especially this area, I don't know, it looks really nice. Like graphically at least, it looks really cool. I feel like the pacing is just super slow. It has, I would say, definitely sped up a little bit. The kind of... Like on this bit, there's a bit more to do than just kind of running around, but... Also, maybe play... If it's only 6-8 hours, could probably do it complete in another stream. But I'll be back on tomorrow, similar time, so... If you're around then, it'd be good to see you. and I'll catch you then.
My legs feel really heavy.
Give yourself a moment to rest, Doctor. You certainly deserve it.